I got these two bluetti solar panels. I've had them for a few days now, and it's still an overcast today, but I am so anxious to see how they work. I think I'm going to pull them out and see if I get any charge, and then I'll take them out again. Tomorrow we're supposed to have sun and see how much charge I can get in out of them. I'm not too solar savvy, but it came with the adapter on the back and this little thing, and all of the specs are down here. I'm going to take a picture and I hope you can pause it and read it. Each panel also came with a manual. Well, as you can see, there's no sun out here today, but I was really anxious to see whether these panels were even working or not, so I hooked up one. I laid them on these chairs. I hooked up this one, and it's bringing in 16 watts with no sun. The sun is in and out, and look at what I'm getting. The sun is out right now. I only have the one panel hooked up. It's fluctuating a lot, but I don't know what's going on. The sun keeps fluctuating, but right now, on a 100 watt panel, this is saying 118. I hope you can see this, but I wanted to show you my yard. It's 8:30 in the morning, and you see I have sun there, and if I come around behind the garage, there's some sun, but it's not that much. Now, I usually run my extension cord from my generator out this window, and you see how far the sun is. Now, the past couple of days, the sun didn't get to a place where I could reach it until almost noon, and then the sun moved around behind that tree, and when that tree touched the panels, I was only bringing in about 16 watts. So I'm saying all this is to say, when you have solar, you have to be careful and monitor your usage, because I think this week we had 3 overcast days where I couldn't get any charge. So that's just something to think about that I wanted to point out to people. Now, some houses I know get more sun than others, but this is my situation. Yours may be a lot different. These are the 2 panels. I left them here overnight. I couldn't wait. As I said earlier, I had to go and try them out, but I'm waiting on the sun to get to a spot where I can put the line out the window. But I wanted to show you this. Let me show you this box. I had been hearing a lot of people saying how their panels were damaged. Luckily, mine were not. But they came close. Look at this big dent in here. And thank God the bluetti packed their solar panels very well. And this board was in front of the glass on the panel, and you can see it was a big dent here, but it didn't go all the way through. So I'm happy about that. But I feel like these drivers and the delivery people who pack them on the truck should be a little more careful. If they were held accountable, maybe some of this stuff would not happen, because it's just ridiculous. I'm going to get a coat on, and I'm going to get these panels out in the sun. As you can see, the sun is not all the way where I wanted, but this is as far as my extension will go. So I'm going to get them all ready, so when the sun get here, they're already set up. They should pull in a little bit. If I do this right, I'm hooking these up in parallel. And you see I have my wide tubes here that I'm going to connect now. I left this panel around so you could see what I'm doing. But you see there's a male and a female here. And you have 2 males and 2 females here. So I'm going to plug one of each in each one of these. On this one, I'll do this like this. This is the female. I'm going to plug this one in. want to push it until you hear that little snap. Now I have a female on this side, a male, and I'm going to plug this female into this male. Now with the other connector, I'll plug the females in. I think you're going to be able to see that. It's so dark. And on this panel, I'll do the same. So I have these two left that are going to go into my extension cord. Let me turn this around. Okay. And this is my extension cord here. And I am going to plug the female in here. Into this male. Well, it's cold out here. Didn't hear a snap, but it went in. Well, let's see if it's working. Now all I have to do is go in and connect it to the generator. I'm trying to get used to the sun and where it is, and this is the bluetti 240. I've had it for a while, haven't used it, so I am trying to get my practice in. So what made me start using it is everyone saying how high their light bill, and I feel like anything I do will lower the usage, so I decided to start using this. And I need to practice, and I am so glad I did. And I have to thank Lead Farmer 73 again, because it would probably be sitting collecting dust if I hadn't been watching his videos. This is the view out my window. Sun's come down a little bit more. It's 11:44. I'm gonna have to get a longer cord or figure something out, because this is too late in the day to start charging. I really like to get started a lot earlier. Well, the sun finally made it out. I was able to pull the panels back a little bit more in the sun, and I'm bringing in 175 right now. There are the panels outside my window, completely in the sun. Gonna see if I can make an adjustment, see if I can get a little bit more. Okay, I'm still trying to figure this out. As you can see, it's barely getting the sun, and I have the cord coming out that window. I don't want to get a longer cord, I'm trying to say, because you know you lose some of your power along the cord, and I believe this is 25 feet. I'm not sure. I've had it for quite a while. I haven't made a stand for them yet, so I just have them sitting on these chairs, and I'm waiting for that sun to get a little bit further this way so I can get some of that torque out of them. But I'm looking over there. Might be able to move them. I showed you earlier in the video how I connected the panels, and I connected them the same way, and that's something I want you to think about is the sun, the position of the sun, because that makes a big difference in the charge that you're getting in. Some days you'll get sun, some days you won't, and in different seasons it's also different. So these panels are a little heavier than the fold-up ones. They're not really heavy, they're just more awkward, especially going in and out the door. But I want to get a she shed and mount them on there, and hopefully next year that will happen. But until then, I will be moving them around the yard, charging my solar station. Well, I wanted to do a video about the solar panels and some of the things that I've been going through. Now, the Bouge RV solar panels, I do like them, but putting them out, and they're a little heavier than the little small ones that I had, so that's another little challenge. Not too heavy, but kind of awkward to carry in and out. So I'll be glad when I'm able to mount them permanently. But these are just some of the things that I've been going through, and some of the things that I think you need to think about, especially you women, because now my large generator, it is much too heavy. I couldn't carry it out if I wanted to without breaking something. But the small one I'm using, I'm gonna see how much I can use the small one for the things that I do, like charging my phone, my tablet, when I'm on the laptop, and you know, the little light that I use at night. I like to get on the tablet before I go to sleep, and the little light's only pulling like 7 watts, so I use it for that light. I have another little solar light that I use. So I'm just trying to do things to cut my utility bill. I was looking at some tips, and they were saying how you should just unplug everything so that you're not really using, because it is still drawing some energy. So I done that, and I'm going to see how things go. Out enjoying the last of this warm day, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you have anything that you could add to it, please put it in the comments below, because I found out if that panel is not directly at the sun, it reduces the charge quite a bit. And so these are some of the things I'm so glad I decided to practice to see how long my solar will last me. Well, I hope you have as much fun with your solar setup as I do. This has been so much fun to me, and I have been learning a lot, and I've just been having a ball. So this is Lady P from my backyard. Peace and love. I'm out.